What's up, everybody? Welcome to Quantum Ascend. I have Bitcoin dominance up on the screen. Let's go. Guys, this thing's ready to break down right now. Look at this. Let's zoom in a little bit. So first, we got 5 waves. We got an ABC. We got 5 more waves. And now, as you can see, we drew this trend line trying to connect as many of these bottoms as we could. We've been riding that for a while. Came up here, got pretty close there, and now it's breaking down from that. So, I mean, a little subjective, right? That's why I'm not going to put too much weight on it, but I could already tell the way this is moving. We're about to break this low, and it should do it with a little bit of momentum. So, let's take a look. Let's draw another trend line here. I'm going to connect these outermost wicks, right? That guy right there. And then, where was it? That outermost wick right there. I'm going to get rid of this stuff on the screen. We don't need that anymore. That guy right there, right? We're getting dangerously close to that. I mean, this tip, like if you cut it in there, we're already through that trend line. So we're getting really close to that moment, guys. Really close. Once this thing does break down, it should do it with a little bit of acceleration. If we look even like what was happening right here, we were kind of doing something similar in that last run up of that fifth wave of this, I guess now the fifth wave over there. I'm not worried about that. Look at that last run up, right? We were in this trend the whole time, like that. And then once we broke down, we did it with some pace, right? Connecting the outermost trend lines. It's a little bit further out, but you can see that we've even hit that trend line. Yeah, let's try that. Check this out. If I pull, I'm connecting this point with this point, and look, slapped it up there, hit it over here. So it's crazy how this stuff works. Again, I don't use trend lines as much as I do the fibs and the Elliott waves, but in a scenario like this, like we are looking for some kind of, moment where we accelerate. And that happened right here as we broke down out of this little channel that we had going on, right? So just showing you how this kind of works, how it's worked in the past. That's always the easiest way to kind of look, right? Is how have we gone before? You can see here, this guy right here, you could say it resembles this top a little bit here before that broke down. And again, same thing, right? We're in a channel. This thing loves to channel. And anytime we have broken out of it, we see that it's happened with some, with some velocity. So I do believe that moment is very close. My only hesitation right now is with the American holiday being tomorrow. Like, I know people aren't going to be paying attention kind of over the weekend. It's a long holiday. Even today, some people are, starting to get off. Like, could it waddle a little bit? Sure. But I do think that moment's coming. So keep your eyes peeled. There could be a news narrative. There's a lot of different things that could come out, especially like geopolitically right now. There's so much going on. But even if we look here, I'll pull that down. Let's take a look at the stochastic RSI. So it was bull territory, right? Right now, we're flirting with the 40. I talk about this all the time on this channel, guys. This is when the price movements really happen, right? And for this, we want it to be bearish. We want to take out this 40 and get down here, and we want to waddle down here. Because right here, when we were waddling up here in bull territory, Bitcoin dominance was going up. We go down here and we waddle, Bitcoin dominance is going down, alts are popping. And we're right here. We're at a decision point right there. We see some large sell volume as well. Like we're so close to that moment, guys. I want to see this thing break down, and then we waddle for a bit, and we have a few weeks to, maybe a month and a half of fun before a wave 4, and then one more blow off. So I do think we're entering the final few months here, guys, for the crypto markets and even the U.S. indices before we see some serious downside. The MACD, we had a bearish cross right here. Bearish momentum increasing. Let's see that thing keep breaking down as well. I mean, you can look, guys, and even with this type of stuff, you can still draw kind of trend lines right there, and you can see the tops kind of. I'll fix this. Tops in there, right? And we're channeling in there too, just like we are with the price, and it's starting to break down a little bit sooner than this thing's breaking down. So maybe that's giving us an indicator of what's to come. But guys, alt season is right around the corner. Let's go. I am so pumped. We're going to start seeing things take off one by one. Bitcoin's going to break that new all-time high, that past all-time high sooner than later, and that is the moment for the alt. So maybe in the next couple of days here, we see Bitcoin pops off, and at that moment, boom, this thing drops. Alts go, and then that's when the fun begins. So if you guys could do me a favor, if you could follow, like, repost. Been doing TA a long time. Just want to help as many of you guys as I can. I released an ebook a couple weeks ago on building the perfect crypto portfolio. You can check that out. Link in my Twitter bio or in the description of this YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I have my portfolio coming out today. All of the alt season targets for those. So check back in. Talk to you then.